welcome back. So we showed our poem to Yuri. She ran it through her processing and created a copy in a PDF file for her. We read her poem. It was a poem, I guess.
Turns out she's an owl.
Turns out she's an owl.
A robotic owl.
Hoo-hoo.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mr. Cool Guy, if that is your real name.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work, but I can't do that because I'm a robot, so I had to take it from a repository of poems.
Database.
Abort. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture, neither of which I can do. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is...
The Pam?
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing, as are the rest of you.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really if you have the brain the size of my processor. Well, it makes me happy that you think that.
It seems she has a double processor right here.
Oh, gee, Shane.
Oh, this is getting weird. She's underage, technically.
Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
I'm sorry, I'm getting chips.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you for total world domination.
I guess that's the end of the day.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
You shoved so many chips in
Thank
your mouth.
God the literature club's over. Now I can shove all these Pringles in my mouth. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. There was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
Especially the one about eagles.
This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with his language?
Did you say something to my processing ear?
My auditory receptors did not catch that. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Searching. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Crikey. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice, you fucking bitch.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions from my processing bank of processors process, haha.
Fucking computers and whatnot. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mr. Cool Guy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? My processors say to go fuck yourself. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't need your fucking bullshit. Thanks.
Actually read the line.
Oh.
Please.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, and that haircut is just terrible, girl. Which I haven't yet. And Mr. Cool Guy liked my poem too, you know, so fuck you. He even told me he was impressed by it, which is more than he said to you.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Ow. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not abort. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Mr. Cool Guy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Also, you have small tits, so get fucked, Natsuki.
Let me save that burn. Hold the fuck up. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Well, he was staring at my advice a lot more than he was staring at yours, so fuck you.
You look like you need to upgrade your RAM over here, Natsuki.
Yeah, your processors are not as big as mine. No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't have these processors. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh. Is everyone okay?
Fuck off, Sayori!
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mr. Cool Guy started showing up.
Natsuki, you bitch! These are my processors!
How dare you insult my processors? Natsuki, that's a little... Oh, this is both of us. Ready? This is both of us. Ready? 1, 2, 3. This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Mr. Cool Guy, you like my boobs, right? She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Holy fuck, are you gonna shove that whole thing in your mouth?
No.
You just lost one.
Mm-hmm.
You just lost one. You lost a baby chip.
What's the point of making a poem so convoluted for narration? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Crikey, mate! Help me explain that to her, Mr. Cool Guy.
Wait!
Uh-huh.
There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
The language of my people, the Dell Inspiron laptops.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. And why were you talking about eagles anyway? Eagles aren't even the coolest bird. You understand that, right, Mr. Cool Guy? The thing about the eagles, right?
I guess eagles are cool.
Wow!
Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that spike. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, fuck. So, of course, that's going to be... I can also have Sayori jump in.
No, it's me. It's me.
Yuri?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I have the bigger tits.
Dude, you said you like Natsuki more.
I like Yuri, though, because I've been voicing her, and I just... she's got big tits.
You're just playing into her own fucking ego, man. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. Say? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone else's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all, mate. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Like, crikey, eagles are endangered, you fucking heartless bitch.
You're Australian, and you didn't even think to mention crocodiles or alligators. That's why I couldn't take your poem seriously.
These chips are sure good. I think it's time for a snack break.
Is it time for a snack break?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. On the next episode, we're gonna get down and dirty in the Australian outback.
We're gonna have a rumble down under. So I guess next time we'll settle this argument.